What's going on, YouTubers? What's going on, YouTubers? What's going on, YouTubers? It's me, Jacob, and he's Kaden, and we're the Harry Potter Theory Club! Woo! Alright, so if you guys can What's going on, YouTubers? It's Jakey and Katie, and we're the Harry Potter Theory Club! Yeah! Today we're going to be discussing the top 10 Harry Potter spells to use during the chaotic events of the Battle of Hogwarts. So, we'll start off with Jacob. What is your personal suggestion of
For number 10, I'm going to take your spell set. It creates a little explosion. Sorry. Oh, now we have to start over because you did that. No. Complicated, and we're the Harry Potter Theory Club. Today we'll be talking. Oh my God! Today we'll be talking about the 10 best Harry. The top. Oh my God, Kaden! We're only one of us is talking. Okay.
What's going on, YouTubers? It's Nigel and Lennon with another.
Nigel.
What's going on, YouTubers? It's Jakey and Katie with
What are you doing?
What's going on, YouTubers?
I'm doing it only.
What's going on, YouTubers? It's Jakey and Katie in the Harry Potter Theory Club.
What's going on, YouTubers? It's Jacob and Kaden, and we're the Harry Potter Theory Club. Today,
You have to close that out.
we'll be talking about what? Backstory. What's up, YouTubers? It's Jacob and Kaden, and we're the Harry Potter Theory Club. Born by his mother. We'll be talking about the backstory of Tom Marvolo Riddle.
So, Tom Marvolo Riddle was born in the early 1920s by his mother. He grew up with only his mother because earlier his father abandoned him and his mother. His mother became very poor. She lived in poverty. She wandered the streets of Diagon Alley. She sacrificed all she had. She sacrificed her own one and only ring, the Salazar Slytherin's ring that her family heirloom passed on to her. She gave the ring to the valuable. She sold the valuable Horcrux to Nancy Pervert. Nancy Pervert in a wizard a jewelry store. Yeah, in Diagon Alley. All right. So she eventually wandered the streets until she's about to give birth to Tom Marvolo Riddle. She stopped by an orphanage and said that her life was in great danger. So she gave birth to Tom Riddle there, and she died after the pregnancy. So shortly after that, the orphanage raised Tom. Tom stole a lot of things from other kids and scared them with his unusual powers. He was very different from all the other kids in the orphanage. Eventually, a man named Albus Dumbledore wandered the streets of Diagon Alley to the orphanage. He chatted with the orphanage caretaker, and they led him to Tom Marvolo Riddle's room. In the room, there's a diary, a bed, a wooden table, wooden chair, and multiple photographs and interests of his. Albus Dumbledore introduced him to magic and witchcraft and wizardry. and asked if you'd like to apply for the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Tom Riddle didn't believe Albus Dumbledore, and then Tom Riddle said, "Prove it." So Albus Dumbledore set a fire at the corner of the room, and Albus Dumbledore told Tom to take out the fire, and he did by closing the notebook. So, after applying to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry,
Tom started his junior year. Tom was sorted into the Slytherin house in Hogwarts School. In the Hogwarts School, he was a top student of his class. He mastered every class in Hogwarts. Eventually, he was involved with the murder of Moaning Myrtle, which I know is in the Chamber of Secrets, but we'll go on to that later. Okay, so he began being power hungry in his love of dark magic. He specialized in dark magic. He gathered a group of Hogwarts students, and those became the present-day Death Eaters. He started becoming power hungry and started searching for and asked his professor how can one make and find Horcruxes and how to become a dark sorcerer.
Professor Slughorn.
Professor, to be specific. Yeah. So eventually Tom Riddle became very successful in his plans, and he started gathering all 7 Horcruxes. Which one of them he got revenge on his father by going to the Riddle house to take revenge on them and murder them. So that's how his father died, just to be exact. So eventually, after he created all 7 Horcruxes, Tom Riddle was officially dead. It was Lord Voldemort was born.
He quickly gained power and quickly gained Death Eaters, so much as the Order of the Phoenix, around 30 people. The ratio of Order of the Phoenix members to Death Eaters was like 1 to 20. So, when Severus Snape told him about the prophecy, the Potter family was in trouble. Voldemort wanted to kill the Potters. So
he thought killing Lily and James Potter and their son, he would gain power and great power against all his enemies. So he decided to do just that. He informed one of James' former friends, Peter Pettigrew. Peter fell for the trick and gave up Lily and James Potter's location. Voldemort, in the dead of night, Voldemort unlocked the gate of the front lawn, broke through the entryway. James had foolishly left his wand in the living room. Lily took Harry upstairs to the upstairs bedroom. James defended them from Voldemort. Voldemort shouted, "What a cadabra!" James fell dead on the stairs. Voldemort went up. Lily slammed the door on Voldemort. She said her final words to Harry. Voldemort broke through the door. What a cadabra! She destroyed Lily. He attempted to kill Harry. What a cadabra! But it backfired off of Harry, and Harry escaped with nothing but a scar. It backfired off Voldemort, hitting him square in the chest. He's like, no! Anyways. So, eventually, his Death Eaters began rebuilding him worked on rebuilding him. And after 14 years, Voldemort finally returned and is very much alive.
So, Professor Barty Crouch Jr. / Professor Moody in the 4th book, he was disguised as Moody for the entire year. Though in the Tri-Wizard Tournament, the last round, the cup was actually a portkey that led to his graveyard, where Voldemort was there and he dueled Harry, But Voldemort's last attackers, which is Lily James Potter and Amelia Bones and some other people, they were like ghosts standing against Harry, helping Harry. And then so when Harry broke the spell, Lily and James Potter went to block Voldemort for a second, and then Harry escaped. And there, Voldemort was like, no! So Voldemort gained power, became more and more powerful, but everybody became more and more powerful. So when he started the Battle of Hogwarts,
he sent many innocent lives of students crashing down to the floor. The Battle of Hogwarts was a gruesome, chaotic event that wept through the entire school. Eventually, there were many casualties, and Voldemort eventually asked the Hogwarts students to join them or die. Anyways, so eventually, that was the end of the Deathly Hallows Part 1. But in Part 2, Harry hopped out of Hagrid's arms and Confringoed all of the Death Eaters.
Nagini and the Death Eaters.
Yeah, yes. And that eventually sparked up the entire Battle of Hogwarts, which lasted against the Hogwarts students and the Death Eaters. And professors were also definitely involved. But the the Battle of Hogwarts left many casualties dead, and many students dead,
and also lots of Death Eaters dead because Neville. Woohoo! Good job, Neville. You blew up 3/4 of the Death Eaters on the bridge.
This weakened Voldemort, and Harry eventually battled him in the last scene of the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Not really the last scene. Yeah. The last scene was the back on track thing where the Golden Trio's kids went to Hogwarts, but one of the last scenes.
Take I. Okay, anyways. So, after the last scene of the movie, Voldemort eventually died. His body was...
limbo.
Yeah, perished. He was perished out of the wizarding world. This is what I call a happy ending.
Thanks, guys, for listening to our video about Tom Riddle, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember, like and subscribe. JC Harry Potter Theory Club. Bye-bye.